Yo, 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 what's up? Real quick, man. Real quick. Real quick. Yo, yo, real quick. Yeah, so you ain't going though, right? This what I need you to do, sir. Between now and 3 o'clock, don't worry about them pots and none of that. I need you to hit those discs. I'll be back. But you can hit them between 9 and 3 o'clock, and I'll be back because I'll finish off them pots. The one we made them eggs and you clean that one. The other ones I clean. And hey, in the garage, I need the garage swept out too. At some point today, it's gotta get swept out. But don't worry about it though. It's just do that. Make sure you get that out the way for me. yo, yo. What's the deal? Real quick, man. Before these games come on, we'll talk about these three games right here. Three games. One, two, three. Um, Let me share this real quick. Mm-hmm. Not nothing spectacular, but let me slide over here to X real quick and make sure this is pinned real fast. Well, make sure I'm even live because sometimes, okay, I am live. Sometimes it be acting weird. All right, so picture your profile, bang, pin that, bang. All right, so look, I want to talk about these three games right here, right? So I know I sometimes you got family and stuff. You gotta do what you gotta do. But right now, so what I didn't do is I'm gonna tell you what I did. I did take a stab on Logan Webb's outs. It's not nothing that I want to put out there, right? But I still think he can get there. I haven't took a stab at his strikeouts, and I think he could get there. I haven't took a strike. I should take a stab at his 7.5. I just never played him for strikeouts, and he is going ballistic this year. So I can talk off anything for Logan Webb. If I'm looking at the side, it'll probably be money line parlays, run line straight for me for the Giants. But the big minus 300s, that's weird. You always get weird baseball with the minus 300s and high 200s. I did not look at any Colorado bats, and I'm not going to. Right. Um, what I liked, Chapman, Lee, Yaz. Right. I like Chapman, Lee, Yaz. I'm going to end up taking Chapman hits, runs, and RBIs. Maybe a bomb. Right. Maybe a bomb. Here, Detroit. Kerry Carpenter, Riley Green. What I did, I took Torkelson, Riley Green, and Carpenter for a home run, right? Hopefully they get there. Take the hits, runs, and RBIs for all three of those guys. I like it, right? Um, Team total over for Detroit, 4.5. Team total over. I like the team total over. This guy gives it up, man. Kachanowicz, he gives it up, right? So that's one thing. You ain't got to be too much worried about that. Um, there go my hits, runs, and RBIs. This cash for Tucker, King Tuck. What he do though? He probably got two hits. Yep, he got two hits. Love it when the plan comes through. All right, so now I didn't look at the LA side, and I want to look at the Washington game, right? This Washington game. I didn't look at the LA side because I'm probably I might end up taking over 8.5 runs for this Detroit game. But I'm telling you, Kerry Compton, Riley Green, those are two bats I like. Torkelson, like I said, I could see him for a bomb. I took all three of them for a bomb. Uh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, they are, Pat. They definitely are. Um, because what's the name? I don't like what's the name. Warren, man. Warren. But I seen flashes in a few of these bats, other bats too. Torres showed flashes. McKinstry showed flashes. Um, so I'm not opposed to going to the team total over. Plus, you're gonna get help from this weak ass pitcher. Now I'm in the process of looking at this Angels game right now. So right now, I'm looking at the Angels game right now. So um, because I'm getting ready to go out the door. So let me go ahead and take a look at this real quick. So I'm looking at the Angels right now, just at this sinker for right now um, just at this sinker right now because he's throwing Reese Olson to righties. He got four extra base hits to righties. He's throwing a sinker 52% of the time, followed by a slider and a changeup. So I'm going to a detailed look at that sinker real quick. Not detailed, but take a look, just a look at that sinker by itself. And as I'm looking at that sinker by itself, Logan O'Hoppe he stands out a lot because for the simple fact he's not striking out on a primary pitch as he's throwing 50 or 50% or more. So that's one thing right there. Soler, he's got two bombs. O'Hoppe's got two bombs, and Ward's got two bombs. Isolated power is there for right now. Um, Soler, all his power numbers are up, so I couldn't talk about anything for him. But that's like I said, that's just the slider alone, right? So something three teams just care. So Royals, that must have been Bobby Witt. Let me see, man. Bobby Witt, did he do it for me? Did he hit a bomb? Sure the fuck did. Bobby Witt, he cashed the hit runs and I react. Okay, so look, man, we might hit a six pick today. I don't know, man. This I posted a six pick earlier. If damn, if what is Crochet? Does he got his K's? Oh, I need Grisham. Crochet out there getting hit. Did y'all see Crochet? They go across his nose. Oh, he got six Ks. He's sold, man. He's sold. And look at Paddock with two Ks. Whatever. Man, I should have. That was. Let me shut up. All right, so but that's why it's always good to straight bet. So these guys looking pretty good, just off the splitter, off the sinker alone. They look pretty good. I couldn't talk you off anything there. I forgot the other two pitches. Let me throw these other two pitches in because we only got a couple minutes for this game. Come on. Um, this would be the slider and the changeup. Okay, the slider and the changeup. I'm tossing in the slider and the changeup. Slider and the changeup. All right. So Logan O'Hoppe, I do want to see his strikeout percentage. So the slider and changeup, he's striking out a little bit more on. As you can remember, the sinker, he had a 0% strikeout rate, a 0% strikeout rate on the sinker. So, I mean, it's still going to put him in play because he's throwing that sinker over 50% of the time and pitch it. So, Logan O'Hoppe still batting 300 on his pitch mix. Taylor Ward, he's got four bombs. You got Soler with five bombs, right? So, yeah, his power numbers are there. These guys will strike out though, but am I worried about strikeouts with um to the righties? Reese Olson's K percentage is around 20. It's around average around 20. So, it is what it is. But hmm, I'll throw the day switch on there. Hmm. Ward, O'Hoppe, Soler. Ward got a 6% K rate in the daytime. So I'm gonna like Ward or Happy Soler. I just don't know how I'm gonna like him, right? Now I will say Reese Olson have been looking good lately, right? That ground ball percentage is pretty good right now. It's about 53%. So, if he can keep these boys at bay, then it could be interesting. I don't know what it's because these guys will strike out big time. So his strikeout props definitely could be in play. But I think it's probably one of those guys can probably catch him for a bomb. He hasn't given up only like two bombs this season. I'm just having a hard time believing that he's been pitching this good, right? But his strikeouts sitting at 5.5. Uh, mm, he's got 7 strikeouts or better in the last 2 games. I'm so undecided on which way I want to go this way. But what I do know that the Detroit bats that I named, those guys are official. Those guys are official. I'm playing those guys no matter what. I'm just trying to see how I want to, sometimes look, even though I see a lot of green, like even we got a daytime filter on, you got guys that's batting 500, 300, and 300, and 300. Even though I get that sometimes, but the strikeouts was what would throw me off. Sometimes you can look at it at daytime, it looks average, but at nighttime, I mean, in general, strikeouts look really, really bad. I hate for somebody to strike out, man. I hate it. But you never know. This could be one of those games you might see some bombs, man. So I'm still having trouble trying to figure out if and which one of these guys I'm gonna go to. I'm thinking Soler, Ward, and Hoppy. Maybe I'm gonna have to just play all. I'll tell you, I like all three of them. I got love for all three of them. I think at least they can at least go out there and get hits, right? They at least can go out there and get hits. That's all. That's what I'm gonna say. I don't bet on the lefties here. I don't bet on the lefties over here. I just don't, right? So if we got a couple more minutes, I'll take a quick drive by through this Cincinnati game, and then maybe what time these games come on here? These games come on at 3:05, oh 05 to 05 to 10. All right, so let's take a quick look here. Quick look. Cincinnati. Who's that? Martinez and Gore. Okay, Gore and Martinez on the mound. Let's look at these righties here. Martinez giving up 9 extra base hits, 2 bombs to righties. 2 bombs, 7 extra base hits for Mackenzie Gore. Mackenzie Gore looks pretty good there. On the K percentage to righties is up. Hmm. Lefties is giving up 3 bombs to lefties. K percentage is up. Mackenzie Gore's K percentage is up like that. Hmm. Up and it's stuck, huh? All right, so let's look at these lefties here. So, um, let's look at the lefties for. Let's go. Let's see. He's throwing slider, fastball, curveball, slider, fastball, curveball, curveball, fastball, slider. TJ Friedel, man, high K rate. I can't just. It's got a high K rate, man. Let's look at these righties. Fastball, 50% of the time. Fastball, curveball, cutter, changeup. Fastball, curveball, cutter, changeup. Hmm. 35% K rate, man. 6 innings in every game except for one. Mm. Cincinnati. 21% K rate with a 91 WRC plus. I'm still scared to go against Cincinnati in this ballpark. Let me see. Left hand pitching at home. Cincinnati. Damn, they ain't been good. They ain't been good. Mm. Strikeout numbers ain't all that high, but they ain't been good. They ain't been super good since they've been seeing these lefties. They haven't. All right, real quick, bounce over here to the righties real quick, and I'm out of here, bro. Bounce over here to the righties. Wait, no, yeah, no, yeah, the righties for Washington. Ah, James Wood bomb, ain't it? Yep. Oh shit. Let's see. He's throwing sinker, cutter, slider. Damn, he throwing everything. Sinker, cutter, slider, fastball, changer. Mm-mm. Sinker, cutter, slider. Mm. Cutter, fastball, changeup. Cutter, fastball, changeup. James Wood. He's doing that fastball, that cutter the most. James Wood, 0-7 on that motherfucker. He ain't hit that motherfucker yet. He been chasing it. The exit V, he probably been hitting, man, hitting fly balls and shit, man. No barrels, but the exit velo, all that shit look good. He just ain't hit it. None of them really hitting it. What was it? Fastball changeup next. And how much was he throwing that? He was throwing that 33% of the time. The cutter. He's got 5 extra base hits and 2 home runs, 2 extra base hits on the other ones. Fastball changeup. So James Wood liked the fastball and the changeup, but not that sinker, right? Uh, and these boys just about hit that shit, right? Now, uh, that's definitely putting James Wood in play either way it go. Pretty much all these guys, truthfully. Because if I take the changeup down, no, if I take the cutter down, then everybody is intact. Except for guys like Josh. Josh Bell don't hit for average, but he does hit for power, right? So he's got 3 bombs. off the changeup and the four seamer, right? James Wood batting 417 off that shit, man. Y'all know what he does, James Wood. And actually, I mean, for James Wood, he just hadn't took that. He just hadn't hit that. He been hitting that cutter hard as hell. He just hadn't been hitting it for hitting it. He just been getting outs, making outs. Ruiz, Wood, Garcia, Lowe. I put the daytime filter on there now. James Wood, 2 bombs in a day. Garcia batting 500. Cabra Ruiz. So the usual suspects, man. The usual suspects, truthfully. I'll add the cutter back in since I put the daytime filter on there. Hinders their numbers a little bit, but Nathaniel Lowe gets crushed with that sucker in there. All right, well, it's the same shit for me, man. Straight up. So, I can sit up here. I can respect the pitching for Gore. You know what I'm saying? And if I just want to target some of the Washington batters, I don't. Hey, you got Wood, Ruiz, Josh Bell averages down, but he does have 3 bombs. Nathaniel Lowe can hit. We know he can hit. Uh, Garcia, Abrams. Who's in the lineup? Abrams, Wood, Lowe, Ruiz, Garcia. Yeah, even Dylan Cruz got about 3 bombs, right? So I mean, the pitching lean's going to Washington, and then I get a pitching lean going to Washington. Shit, C.J. Abrams, Wood, Lowe. I mean, mm, I don't know, man. They got Matt McClain leading off at home. If I'm taking anybody for a bomb over here in Cincinnati, it's probably going to be Matt McClain, right? Probably going to be Matt McClain. So I'm gonna tell you how what I like here. Um, Mike Yaz, Holy, Chapman, Webb, I like him to pitch great in this one. Carey and Riley Green, Torkelson, I would take those guys for bombs. You can bet all 3 of them. If one of them hit, you'll get your money back. At least one of them hit, 2 of them hit, you're going to be in the green. Hitch runs and RBIs for Carpenter and Riley Green. Soler, shit, Ward and O'Hop, my favorite bats there. Don't know if I'm gonna get to them, but boy, do I like them. I mean, we do got a total of 8.5 there. And now keep in mind, they're in Cincinnati. This Cincinnati ballpark will give up runs, bro. Will give up home runs. You see what I'm saying? So of course James Wood, of course CJ Abrams, man. Anybody can lift one out of here. This is like a mini course, right? Anyone can lift one out of here. You also can put up runs. So when long story short here, I like runs to be put up here. I can't hardly pinpoint where they're gonna come from on Cincinnati side. But if I'm betting on bats, I'm betting on Washington bats. Ruiz, Lowe, Wood, Abrams, Garcia, these guys. I'm betting on those guys, right? I couldn't talk about hits, runs, and RBIs for all these guys. I might bet all of them, right? I might bet Abrams, Wood, Lowe, Garcia, and Ruiz. I might bet them all. Or throw them in the parlay, some shape, form, or fashion. Okay, we got 8 minutes to get that shit together right now. A bombs here. I probably take. I probably take. Shit. I probably take Chapman and Wood. Chapman, Wood, Man, I can't decide between which Carpenter. I already played all 3 of these guys straights, right? So I could say Chapman, Wood, Soler, right? And I've already played Torkelson, Green, and Carpenter, right? So I can say Chapman, Wood, Soler, right? For bombs. Chapman, Wood, and Soler. I'm about to put that shit in right now. I'm gonna be betting they hit runs and RBIs and all that shit. I just wanted to touch bases with y'all. Hey, Logan Webb is in a great spot here. He's got double-digit strikeouts twice this year already. I might take his strikeouts, man, but man, he's in a good spot. I'll tell you, I took his outs already at almost 7. I think he can get there. If he don't, I'll just take an L. Straight up. Peace out, y'all. Peace.